structural. You're probably finding it easier to not be involved in a lot of drama at the moment. We've got magical moon. So yeah, maybe you're just finding some self-control. Maybe you're trying to control your emotions at the moment. Maybe you're trying to control your anger, could even be. But this is why it's saying to you, make your life at the moment as to in a position where you're happy, because you can shape your own life. Did I just put that back? No. So this says illumination. So yeah, things are being illuminated to you at the moment. Maybe you're having an awakening, or maybe you're realizing that, you know, sometimes all that glitters is not gold, and sometimes that, you know, it depends on you. Just be aware of overgiving, but obviously this is a message that you are willing to take on a challenge to help people, and this will also help you internally grow with your awakening. I didn't even see that, you know, the next word was awakening. Discovery. Yeah, you're on a journey of self-discovery at the moment. It says, luminous light in the dark, take me on a journey to reveal my truth. And this is why you're having self-control at the moment, because you don't want to be out there. You don't want to be in the ruckus. You don't want to be, you're quite happy to find yourself at the moment, because you know that, you know, I don't, you know, sometimes when you are a starseed and you've got Chiron emotions and stuff like that, you're very easily offended. And sometimes when you're in friend groups and stuff like that, someone can say something or do something and you can feel a bit embarrassed or something like that. So these kind of scenarios and these situations, they are actually helping you, because it's helping you to realise the signs and the signals, and it's helping your intuition show you what people are really like. And it's about that thing of where, as your intuition gets higher, you start to realise the fakeness in people. You know, you start to realise the game, basically. You start to realise that when people are talking to you, you can just know, intuitionally, you know if they're lying or not. This can start to happen to you. And you start to question, and maybe this is where your self-control's coming into play, because you're starting to realise that actually you don't like something, you don't like, and maybe this is why you're coming into boundaries as well. Maybe you could start to set up boundaries, and this is with self-control. If you set up boundaries, you're going to tell people what you're willing to accept and what you're not willing to accept. And that's fine. If they're not willing to accept it and you have to be alone, that's fine, because you're standing by your morals, you're standing on your business, you know, you're standing your ground and you're defending yourself. Your boundaries will help you defend yourself. It says elegant eagle. Clarity. This is what I'm saying. Clarity, inspiration, insight. You're gaining insight and clarity on how to move, how to navigate people, or even just life in general. This is why it's telling you to create a life that you're happy with. And if people don't want to be there in your life, listen, that your way's the way and no way is fine. Do you know what I mean? Like, the way that you want to be and the way that you want to do things is up to you. And as you start to gain strength, because the strength card here as well, when you start to gain strength in yourself and your beliefs, you're not going to be able to be tricked. You're not going to be able to be put in these situations where you're uncomfortable or embarrassed or stuff like that. Ancient and sacred beast of the skies, awaken my spirit to soar to new highs. Ancient and sacred beast of the skies, awaken my spirit and soar into new heights. So you're taking off, Aquarius, this year. I think you're taking off. You're gonna make some progress this year within yourself, within self. prosperous pig. So this could be abundance, but it's ideas, creativity, soul, reading, knowledge, gaining knowledge. Do be careful about the internet. Some information you do get off the internet is false. And I'm realising that I have obviously children of my own, and I do realise they come up to me and ask me questions, and I'm just like, that's not even a real thing. And they're like, yes it is. But I think, go back to the old books. Try and find old books that give you real information, true information that was written and researched by a real human being, not this AI generated crap. Because this AI generated stuff, it's not real. They've not lived it. They've not experienced life. Try and get information from people who have actually had these experiences and who are wise and knowledgeable and real, a real tangible person. So yeah, just be careful of what you're reading online and stuff like that. But it says here, good luck. So you're going to have good luck in 2026, and you're going to have good luck while you're doing this as well. Because when you're helping and giving to others, you're gaining abundance, because you're gaining the love effect. You're gaining that, I've done something to help someone, but you didn't have to do it. You'll find that you'll automatically do it whether or not, but this is where your discernment's going to come into play, because you're going to start to realise who to help and who not to help. And this is your intuition, and your vibration's getting higher. So you're going to realise, you're going to know. You'll have the signs. Yeah, so just really raising the vibration of the earth, really, Aquarius. Sacred symbol of fortune and fertility. Bless me with opportunities for prosperity. So yeah, this is definitely a forward moving card. You've, with the abundance, just don't think money all the time. Abundance could be you gaining clarity in a situation, because that's helpful to you. Anything that's helpful to you is abundant. I don't even know if that makes sense, but why is the lofty lion here for Aquarius, please, spirits? So yeah, you're manifesting something in your life at the moment. It's the law of attraction. So whatever you're putting out, you're going to be attracting back. So this is where we're saying kindness, helping people in negative situations, things like that. Put yourself first. Loving yourself. And this is where you're going to gain strength in doing this, the confidence thing or something like that. Maybe you're experiencing some separation at the moment from somebody, Aquarius, but this separation is necessary. What you have to remember is maybe this could be people, like we were saying, like choosing not to be around people, choosing that, with your boundaries, that you're not going to put up with this. And this is where this is necessary for you to grow in yourself, because when you distance yourself from people and you kind of put yourself first, you're going to attract everything that you need. Any more messages for Aquarius, please? Thanks. So yeah, difficulties, jealousy, obstacles. Jealousy might cause as a problem, an obstacle to your success of your mission. People could be jealous of you. Jealousy is a sickness, it's an illness to me. And it just poisons the vessel that's holding it. So try not to be jealous of anybody. Do not compare yourself to anybody. You are you. You are unique. And if this is happening to you, if you are ascending, then you're definitely more unique than the average Joe, because the average Joe wouldn't even know a flipping how to, even if they have a weird dream or something like that, they wouldn't even know. You know, these people can hit rock bottom and then just be like, oh well, I'm here now, I'll just be an even more shitter person. You know, you're awakening, you're raising your vibration, you're heightening, and listen, you can leave these people in the dust, as far as I'm concerned. And then we've got new love. It says a new chapter begins, whether it's with a new partner or in a current relationship, or this could just be you loving yourself, finding love for yourself, finding forgiveness for yourself, finding out who you need to be and which direction you need to be going for 2026. I might do a part 2 to this video, but I'm going to leave it there because I don't want to bore you all to death with it. So yeah, if you do like my videos, please like and share, and please comment if you do have any comments. I'll be grateful for your feedback. Yeah, so take care, Aquarius.